When can we
the,
start?
the German names are already like crazy.
Macy's
Totland.
Michael, say when we can start.
You can continue.
Oh, you already did? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Goddamn.
Bro, Felix was starting like a crazy ass topic and then just stops. Why? Would be perfect. Whatever.
I guess then welcome to another episode, which
We should
somehow
cut the
started.
first part.
No, that's the best part about podcast. It's like the random ass fucking takes.
Random shit they're talking about the start.
Yeah, I think I also like it, to be honest. Yeah, but still, yeah, we're like kind of back now, I guess. We took a while after Vegas. We there's so much stuff to talk about. Like, what the fuck? So we got a ban list. We got like a random ass format, which Danilo had to play last weekend. A fake format. Everyone is like testing Alan, but homie was like scrambling to get a deck for this weekend. And then eventually he made it to the Worlds playoffs, so he's pretty safe. So yeah, a lot of talk to talk about. So first off, guys, what's your opinion on the ban list? Real quick.
9 out of 10.
Wait, sorry, can we introduce our like newest person?
Dude, we got Vlad here too.
Hey,
What's up?
It's Vlad. Hello, it's me. What's up?
Very
I'm gay.
happy that you. very
Good at
happy that
Yu-Gi-Oh?
you.
Yeah, me too.
Good at Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Very
Best
happy that you
Gemini
joined.
player we know in Europe.
The only Gemini player in Europe, yeah.
I mean, I saw the script, bro. It will win one nationals.
Yeah, it will.
Not telling what it is. Maybe Irish one.
No,
It'll
German.
be Irish.
Actually announce it.
German nets. I'll play it.
No, true.
Hey, I mean, as soon as you load up the spreadsheet, hey, I'm down.
Yeah, man.
I'm all down for it.
It can be yours for $29.99, cheaper than PAX Mouse by cheap.
Yo.
Wait, for real?
Actually.
How much is it?
I think it's
$30.
Felix, you know.
I think
It's
it's
$30.
$30. Yeah. No.
What the fuck?
They posted it on Twitter today.
Today it's well. That's crazy.
I've never looked at some of those spreadsheets, but I can still think there is probably a lot of hours put into this. So I guess it's fair to get compensated.
I'm looking at the spreadsheet and was like, damn, I can't be bothered to look at any of the combos.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever paid for a spreadsheet, or will I? Because
I did once.
I just asked them, and they just give me the link.
I got the bird up thing from Tab.
Oh, okay.
And then it's top of YCS, a fake one because it was remote, but like the week after.
Yeah,
And I had to memorize all the old 47 combos with these stupid birds.
Tubs to go.
Bro, the
Start off
fucking
spreadsheet.
birds, man.
Wait.
That was also like a very weird deck, honestly. Which
Yeah,
never.
Nah, that deck was nice. Wait,
I mean, it was yeah.
I enjoyed playing it,
nice.
but looking back at it, it was so toxic.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like
I mean,
all the COVID formats were so fucking unplayable.
Yeah.
Agree.
I don't
Not
know.
the Frankie one.
Yeah, the Franklin one was fine.
No, that
Also,
one was ass. What the fuck? You guys had
I was
DP
playing
scythe in
Frank.
every single fucking deck.
I was playing
No, it's
Frankies,
fine.
I was
Everybody
killing.
sucked.
Yeah, so true. Also that.
Yeah, but also coming back to old formats, we got a new format. So
I guess.
I mean, I think overall, like, it's a lot to process, right? The fact that we have like crossout and talents at one is still like so
Yeah.
weird to me. Because I mean, it's good.
That's
I
your
think it was a long
honestly.
time coming, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
talents
so
should have been put to one like years ago, to be honest.
Yeah, we were ahead of the curve.
yeah,
True,
yeah.
Yeah,
true,
we
one
were.
talent gang for life.
That's what I'm always saying. Yeah,
Dude.
shout out to all American viewers. Like, I think Konami just decided who was right, and it was us. It was us
Yeah.
Europeans. So one
European
talent.
ratio.
Yeah, it's a perfect ratio. The one European talent. Shout out to Vlad. Actually, it was always better
Every
than
time I
two.
did it.
Do you guys know the like origin behind the one towns thing?
No,
it was like
tell us,
Simon
tell
He or
us.
something. related.
Okay, this might have to get cut out, but whatever. It's probably fine. Um, so like, a Yu-Gi-Oh player who will not be named, who may or may not be, you know, a dodgy player. Let's just say, they in one of their deck profiles they were like talking about like, oh yeah, no, you just only play one talents because like you never want to open two or whatever, and it was like I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's like the worst fucking theory ever. And then I decided that is so funny. I'm going to put 1 talents in my deck. It was like for like tier or something, right? I put 1 talents in my tier deck, and I was like, you know what? Sorry, I had 40 cards in my tier deck, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play 41 with 1 talents because this player said so.
Amazing.
So
It
it must be
sounds
good,
perfect.
right? And then I proceeded to top every YCS with with tier with 1 talent. But
I mean, that's all
the
you
person
gotta
who
do.
encouraged me to play 1 talent in the room at the time was Simon He, funnily enough. So take from that what you will.
Bro, Simon is a great guy.
Yeah, no, Simon's nice when you talk to him.
Yeah, shout out
As long as
to
he's not touching your cards.
See, okay,
Damn, shut up.
that's actually like disproven because like the guy who did
Yeah.
it even admitted to like.
And I know
doing
the
it.
guy.
Yeah.
I knew the guy. Let me tell you that. The guy
Yeah.
was more dodgy than. Oof.
Not to
Yeah,
say that Simon He isn't dodgy, but alas.
But I mean, still shout out to Simon for.
Yeah, no,
inventing
Simon's the
it.
go. He created 1 talents. He's the originator.
Yeah, actually crazy. And I mean, as I said before, like Konami just confirmed it. Like
Yeah,
1
yeah.
talent's better than 2 talents, 1 called by. Shout out to the Americans. That's what I'm saying.
I will say like this current format, it's like so hard to be interested in it. Like if you're not
Yeah.
playing events, because like unless you're like Danilo and going to like the or like Danilo and Felix and going to like the opens and stuff.
It was an interesting process, I'll say.
like,
that.
It's like so hard to care with like Alliance Insight coming out in like 2 weeks. You know,
On the other side,
Um,
well, I agree on this, but on the other side, it's like so cool because like I think you assume you all saw the fire snake eye deck.
Yeah.
Like that looks so fun. Like honestly, like that looks so
Bro,
fun.
you were
I-
hating on it yesterday,
ago.
the day before, and every
Yes,
single time I mentioned it. No,
it
you are
is
a
ass.
hater.
No, it
The
is
deck is
ass.
terrible, but
It is ass.
you
Yeah,
can
but
play
like
it.
it's
It's
cool.
Rico's
It's
the
cool.
goat, man.
Because the goat and the stuff is playable. That doesn't mean the deck is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it
You
No,
looks-
it's
it looks
it's
fun.
literally
around.
just the nothing deck, but with the Snake Eye engine.
Yeah, exactly.
And Snake Eye
It's
cards
like
are fucking busted, bro.
yeah,
like
Snake Eye cards
nothing-
definitely aren't nothing.
nothing V5 because I created V4 yesterday.
I think we're at nothing V7 at this point.
Like this background.
You're
Yeah,
not,
Rick-
you're not
we love
ready
the
for
nothing
nothing
decks.
V8 post Alien.
Because to be honest, like
25
the
hand
fir-
flips and
so
10
the
bucks
first
a month.
nothing deck was the one the guys played at Bologna. The second
Yeah.
nothing
No,
deck.
no. The first nothing deck was Herman Insect deck. You guys are
No,
forgetting.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
I'm talking Fiendsmith nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
That V-Trooper was a nothing deck, though.
yeah, the Beat Trooper deck. The Beat Trooper deck was the like caveman version of the nothing deck.
What the fuck? Sorry, Typhoon against fucking Blue Eyes?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's-
In the background, I'm getting FTK'd by everything.
Yeah. And then the second version of the nothing deck is like in the same event. It's the magical musket version that
Oh yeah,
that
Yeah,
what's the guy who named won Bologna? The
Mathieu?
French guy.
Mathieu, no?
Mathieu Burkard. Yeah.
yeah, like,
That's the second version of the nothing deck, kind of. Then
Definitely,
the
yeah.
third version
That
of
had
the
a
nothing
little bit
deck.
of stuff in it. It was nothing something, yeah.
Yeah, it was nothing with a little bit of something.
I also
Then
played
the
that. Yeah.
third version of the nothing deck is Ryziel Fiendsmith, and I'm not gonna elaborate. That's a nothing deck.
My deck, I mean.
Then the fourth version of the nothing deck is the Malice Fiendsmith one.
No,
Then-
but okay, there's also levels to this, right? So there is the Malice Bait deck with like only with like before, I mean obviously not anymore, with like only like 3 mouse and like 1 rabbit and like 1 trap or something, like like 1 field spell, like the very boneless Malice Fiendsmith stuff. And then there's like I guess or there was the quote unquote like pack version and what they played with like Sam and Triff, which had like actual more field spells, like 4 field spells, and a little bigger of a Malice engine, I believe.
Maybe I don't know.
so
I wasn't
I
really
guess-
keeping track with the numbers of the nothing decks.
Yeah,
Um,
so maybe that's
And
an
then
early
Leon
5.
Fiendsmith is another nothing deck.
Oh yeah, and then there might be a new nothing deck with Fiendsmith,
Gemini,
Regenesis.
yeah. Fiendsmith,
So-
Fiendsmith Gemini might be like V11 or something by the time we get there.
Oh god, no.
By
yeah, aren't
nothing,
you, like-
you means that the Geminate deck has no effects on their monsters because they're vanillas, or?
Well,
are we
yeah.
even playing vanillas? We don't play
Okay.
vanillas anymore, right?
No, you don't play vanillas, but the monsters
So
basically. are.
sad. I love
So
Sapphire.
you're not
bro.
playing the OG Garnet anymore. not the
No
goat.
Sapphire is
Yeah,
broken.
I was about to say like you as a Gem Knight enthusiast, like how good is Brilliant Fusion at one? Is it
Doesn't
It's
matter.
like fine. But it doesn't matter that that's the one because like the monsters they got in Power of the Elements like search it. So like
Oh, okay. So you
like
would have
it
played.
only searches it if you're going second. But
Like, and the extra normal something is like so fake right now because
yeah.
one in Graveyard is literally the same thing, and it's better
Yeah.
too. Like
With Doom of Demise,
Duke of
yeah.
the
What
Mice
do
is
you
just so
mean?
good.
It's the prettiest artwork ever on Brilliant Fusion.
Like they could put Brilliant
Honestly.
Fusion to 3 and it probably wouldn't change anything
No.
apart from like make Gem Knight a little bit better.
I'll take that.
That sounds
in
crazy
Actually-
to say
Macedonia,
because I
we
played
have
in 2016.
Actually, maybe it does something, but I'm not sure. Maybe like some deck just
in
randomly
Macedonia,
becomes
we have
consistent.
we have Nightmare Goblin, and that card is unplayable.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, by
say
the way.
that.
There's no
Yeah, I
way
mean, I
Nightmare
guess
Goblin is bad.
I guess like you're right that Duke of the Mice is actually just the same.
Yeah.
For the more I think about it,
Whereas the
Yeah.
second Typhoon,
I
what
think
the
Typhoon crazy.
Back to the format though. Yeah, like Alliance Insight. The fact, okay, what like it's not really anything about the format, but the fact that they made all the Mitsurugi cards like super or lower is
Yeah,
crazy. Like
yeah.
that
It's a
is
new
so
tempo.
absurd.
Yeah,
see
the
the
pre-release
angle.
event will.
Yeah,
they
look,
might
terrible
wanna
use
eat them.
tempo,
So I
yeah.
don't know.
It's so absurd. Like considering how broken Habakiri is as well. Like
That card is so crazy. Yeah, but
Which
also
is that?
like I'm
Is it the ritual?
the new fusion, the new ritual. Sorry, the new big one.
Okay, okay.
Fusion. Sorry, I'm
yeah.
tripping. No, but this was also like something I was like quite happy because I was really like I really liked the cards in itself, but like playing it is just miserable.
hmm
And like now, like I did some games, I lost all of them, shockingly. But I don't know I played it correctly, so maybe there is still some cooking to be done with. But I think for now it looks just fine as it is. Definitely cool. It's definitely for sure in meta contender as it seems right now. Um, it's I think also like the elephant in the room is also like Malice now, right? So like
Yeah.
Malice seems super overtuned, which I don't think is necessarily bad, because it is. I don't know. It has the consistency. Its Decoder was definitely a really good ban. I didn't thought that they would actually like do that because
Yeah, same, yeah.
it's too high IQ for Konami somehow. I don't know. So I'm definitely happy with that. And but other than that, I mean the whole deck is like if you playing it you're like yourself playing against it is really challenging for
Yeah,
sure.
I think like Alliance Insight is like as a whole is like a net negative on the game. Like we went
Like
from a
Supreme
format where like
Darkness.
boards are pretty like breakable and like games are pretty interactive, and we're probably going to a format where like
Yeah,
we're just gonna be floodgating each other with Lancia or Droll. Like that just does not sound like fun
like
gameplay.
Charmies. Yeah, like Charmies. Yeah.
So it's
So
just like
definitely,
we'll
if you
have to see
don't
how it like plays out, obviously, but it does not look promising to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're completely right. Like I think the dynamic will definitely change that you just can't expect. I mean, which is funny, right? Because sometimes in the Malice Mirror, I feel like with the amount of pushes you have nowadays with the new cards, I
Mhm.
think it's very like it's likely that you will be able to break the opponent's board. But the one thing is just that, and I think the Malice Mirror specifically are also like very fun. But like obviously post side it just gets unfun because of obvious reasons, right? Because of
Yeah.
Lancia
Oh,
that takes away a lot
Angel
of fun.
fucking Trumpeteer, man.
While the take, we should get rid of the side deck.
What the fuck?
Honestly, based.
Just ban the side deck. Yeah, just
Nah, I mean,
just be
but
with
best of
that.
one is so trolls. Best of one is so
Let's make
troll.
Master White.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying keep a best of 3, but no side deck. Like Pokemon.
Well, but Pokemon is a different dynamic. Like you can search every card.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
too.
don't
You
care.
can kind of do them
I
in
mean,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You can do the same
Do
thing.
you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you really want to, you can search everything.
It would be super interesting for sure. Like how that would turn out.
Yeah.
That's like maybe they should like I don't know.
Yeah, they
just
should
try a
do
format.
best of one. No side deck. Tournaments.
I mean that's what I do in Japan, right? I think until Top
Okay.
Cut it's just best of one, no?
It's still it's still
I mean,
best of one in top cut, by the way.
I mean, Top Cut is best of one anyway. Like it's whatever.
Damn, you better get some.
Or
loaded
or a
dice
single
combo,
elimination. I
man.
think best of one. I think is like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's best of one and single elimination like at the same time.
That's
Like whatever.
so rough.
It sounds-
That's
so
so,
crazy.
rough. What the fuck?
It's literally like the finals was a 10-pipe mirror. It was so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Tempa is
from
obviously
last
like
week?
perfect deck, right? And Tempa is a perfect deck in this environment.
No, Malice is what?
Sandra to 0.5 and still's gonna win this event.
I mean, Malice is the best Iron Man deck, anyways. Has been since it came out. So yeah, should be also that. Just high rolling, it's fine. No, but that's like also the thing, right? Like Malice does not feel as high rolly anymore because of the Ignister cards. Like there are a lot of like combos with, for example, Almirage, where you can basically, if you have like a hand trap, right, which brings a cyber summon from the extra deck on board, and then apparently then all of a sudden backup is full combo.
One
Yeah.
thing is that my list has 5 link ones. I will not elaborate.
Can I guess them?
Maybe.
All
The
right.
Lingaribo, one Link Spider.
Lingaribo, All Mirage, Requiem,
No.
Typhon.
No.
Link one.
The Dragon
Dude.
Colossus.
I mean actual link ones.
Okay, Thunder Dragon Colossus.
No.
Damn. Well, I give up.
The new punk XYZ.
Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon.
I like Iron Dragon. They're my favorite Link one.
The cards.
So Link Spider. Link Spider's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're playing 3 Lingaribo.
I might.
Oh my god.
The card is good.
I mean, it is good, but like, what?
You need 2 for some combos.
Really?
Bro, just play Link
Bigger
Disciple.
wicked for free.
Link Disciple. That's actually Link Disciple was something I
Oh.
was thinking about because
It's
like,
just Almirage 3
Lina.
links.
No, bro. You go Link Disciple, Lina, take their Engraver, Requiem into a Fiendsmith combo.
Oh my god, broken.
Into
Okay.
sequence.
Or
and then you
if
can't
they
use the
Lancia
effect.
you go Link Disciple,
Yeah.
make
Okay.
Lina, take their Lancia, and then they're under Lancia.
Yeah, that's actually something.
Unironically, that's insane.
Balance is not that good. Like,
No,
it's good,
actually,
but
that
it's not
interaction is insane. I was looking for something earlier where I can like take the opponent's Lancia, and that's exactly it. What?
Yeah, there's also bam, we're leaking the goo here. What the fuck? There's
yes.
also
Dude, this is like day 1 Malice tax. Like,
was it? Okay, never mind. Like they never
Yeah.
got popular though, no?
no, but like
No, it's
that's
never
just
good,
and if
no.
like, dude, anyone can fucking go on DB and look up Link 1 Cyber. There's like 8 of them. Like,
Yeah.
Sure. Fine, sure. But like,
ooh, Banglings. Oh no.
I think Michael and me were also looking at this. Like, is it Monster Reborn spell card or like the quick play spell? You know?
Yeah,
cards
I,
are
Still got
Reborn?
Monster Reborn now.
I was looking
Yeah.
for things that do exactly that, and
Yeah.
that does it.
Because but the issue with that card is also that's impossible. So
No, like the issue with those types of things are like you have no space in the extra deck. You have like 2 to 3 flex spots, and
Yeah.
other cards are definitely better.
because the second link reroll like almost feels mandatory, in my opinion, at least. And
I mean,
Almirage
yeah.
is also something which is cool for sure. Then you would probably want to play Dark some point. Like yeah, there's definitely some stuff. Yeah, but I think overall, for me, it's always like exciting to have new cards. Like even if the format might just get worse, but like for the first month, I'm very excited about everything. And like there are so many cool cards and lines inside too, right? So Regenesis cards, like come on guys, like they are bricks, yes, but they're so cool. Come on, it's so.
They're
fun.
pretty epic. I've been trying like a bunch of like Regenesis decks, and they
Yeah,
haven't
so
like
cute.
felt completely terrible, but I feel like they kind of just get overpowered by Malice a lot of
Yeah,
the time, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, I mean, I played yesterday. I played the whole day. I played the nothing V8 or like
Oh yeah,
V10.
nothing V8 is Regenesis. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't know, you're behind. You know.
Yeah.
No,
If you're not playing Regenesis, Archfiend, and Blue Eyes, you're behind, etc.
yeah, for real. No, but like
What-
what?
What are my life twins then? They're like 25 hand traps at like 12 Lacrimas. Is it like with nothing V12 or?
That's nothing 20.
Low key
Actually,
the
I'm actually hyped for the life.
The
twins.
live
I
stream
think
deck is
they're,
so much fun.
really
Like you guys.
Live Twin stuff actually, like after seeing it play like a couple of days ago, like I am actually like impressed as to how good it is, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, it plays so well through so much. Just
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
with the release of 2 cards, right? Like the
Can we
Link one is
stop
insane.
like making my competition harder? Like, please.
Bro,
Like,
you don't have competition. Shut the fuck up. Like the thing is, like the Link one is insane, and like the Lila one, right? Like you literally
Yeah.
have like in-engine crossout, searchable,
that's so broken, by the way. What the fuck?
and you can
Yeah.
finally play Nibiru in your deck.
Yeah.
True.
Because before, like
I mean, Nibiru is not good. It's fine.
in the hand trap deck, you couldn't play Nibiru, but now you can, which is cool.
It's
Plus,
I mean,
Also-
Danilo, for you, it doesn't even matter. Like, your nationals, you don't care because you're already top 16, and your playoff format
No,
is like
I
with
want-
the new deck.
I want to
Ble-
dethrone the workers, you know.
Damn,
Also,
No
one's
street
gonna
team,
watch this anyway, so it's
Zali
fine.
or Mosali.
true.
Okay.
No, but like the live stream deck definitely like seems interesting because, like I mean, at least for now, I think many people are on low Bistults, maybe not even some, at the moment.
I mean,
Like
you
from
at least play 2 now.
Also, there is no way we don't play any sprite cards with the like live stream deck, right? Like, there's just no way.
Are they Fiend or Light? I don't think so.
I mean, we like that's just free, bro. Summon sprite blue red. Like, why not? Why would you not play like 3 of them?
Because Engraver's better, no?
yeah, Garrus is
And you
better.
can also play like special blue, special red, and then keep playing.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think it's needed.
You play, I don't know, three blue, one red, and one carrot. That sounds broken. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
There's definitely some stuff to be done with it, which
Sounds
which is like
terrible.
why I'm excited, right?
Like you
Like, there's so much stuff to
sorry.
try.
Like the things about the deck, you lose to every Charmy, right? Except Perulia. But now you made it even like bad into Perulia.
That's right.
No, but like I think the low Bistro count might actually help that deck because
Yeah,
in
it's
the
nice.
Malice dominated format, I think these cards become obviously kind of obsolete.
Oh my God.
Yo, there's just another
Hello, how you doing?
yeah, another
Hello.
one who joined the group of nerds. Tayel, welcome also to the podcast for the first time.
Hey, bro.
Thank you. Hello. Oh, we're playing some Blue Eyes, it looks like, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
this
60
is
card
been
blue
getting
eyes.
cooked, to be honest.
60 cars, of course.
Why is there no
On the
Smith here?
side, yeah.
I
No, we
wish
were
could
just
have the
talking.
visuals on the video for the
Yeah.
podcast.
For real, for real. We were just talking about the Alliance Inside format and how the format might evolve and what decks might be cool again. We were just talking about Live Twins, which could be a
Oh.
really cool option.
Yes, it looks like a interesting deck, yeah? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
deck is nice.
Yeah, it plays very well into everything.
Yeah, it's a deck that can play Fiendsmith Engine. It can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, that's so true.
It's good as long
That's
as you don't
nice,
like
nice.
see a Cycle Reader, right? Like
But
Cycle Reader just
probably-
bodies your deck like completely.
Oh yeah,
Michael, don't tell anyone.
Any
Bro,
deck is better than blue eyes, anyways. It's fine.
Bro, Carl played that
Yo.
last. Carl played it on like at like French Open now.
Yeah, I think we have to mention that, right? Like, first of all, congratulations officially, Danilo, for
Thanks.
most likely qualifying for
True.
the Worlds playoff. So
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
lucky. Like, there is
go.
no shot at being surpassed by 15 people. Like, there is only one
yeah,
tournament that can
yeah,
play.
I think so.
And I have
I think-
like 140 or 50 points over the 16th place as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
Matt-
much sold, right?
And yeah,
That's
it's
so
definitely
nice.
mathematically like guaranteed.
It's also going to be lower like than last year. Last year it was like 430 to make it, and this year it's probably going to be like 380, 390, maybe 400, but definitely not more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
have
mean,
like 450. I'm cool.
No, but I mean, it's a crazy achievement. So this is obviously was step one of our three-step plan. So we will
To go to
definitely-
Paris. Yo.
Yeah, no, that's to go to
You,
Paris.
you all know what song I'm gonna be playing. But yeah, I think I never had a week this intense in my life. In the Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, Yu-Gi-Oh terms, because Sunday night, or I wanna say Sunday evening during Italian Open, we came out about the leaks and we knew about the ban list. So after the tournament, I was scrambling to find the deck. So I was asking everyone, "Oh, you have this to borrow or this to borrow?" So I had like options, right? And nobody apparently had anything. Like everyone was just playing Malice and Triziel, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm screwed." So Like I thought about playing Mermaid, but I'm like, who am I, Julius? No, like can't be that. Basically until like Wednesday, I have no clue what I was gonna play on Sunday, and then I'm
For the
like,
French Open, was it?
yeah, and I'm like, screw it. What's the best engine? I'll play the best engine, and so I don't have to even stress about the non-engine because my deck is not gonna have much room for it. So I'll just play like whatever. And it's like, yeah, I think Memento is the best engine right now, and but I never played Memento before, so I
That's
had this
crazy.
Yeah,
two and
you
a
were
half
playing it on
days.
stream. You were fucking scrambling, to be honest. Like, I don't know how you topped. Like,
I didn't top, but I was close to it. It's just I don't know. I thought it was the best deck. I definitely did not play good. I think
Yeah, the
I
deck's
played
so
okay.
broken. Like,
I played okay, but my deck carried me, and I'm apparently very good at finding a deck that carries me. Like, cause that's the only reason I'm up there in worst points. But yeah, I made it work by asking literally everyone that I know was a good player that touched the deck. And when one guy could not talk anymore, I just hop onto another VC with another Memento guy. And like try to assimilate
That's
every information
crazy.
I could. And then the
Yeah.
deck list came in like together almost. Like it just made sense to play 6 Chamis because I don't know what else they're gonna be playing. I don't know what 10 board people are gonna be doing, so I might just as well play generics.
Yeah, it was also really hard to predict what kind of stuff will be
And I
played, right?
think I was spot on
Yeah.
actually. Like when I arrived on Saturday, there was this big case tournament event. I couldn't play because I got there a little bit too late. But I was like scouting the tables to see what generally people were playing, and I was right about 90% of what I thought.
Mhm.
I only had to make small adjustments with the doc, by the way. But doc is the big, like Giannoccaro, doc GNN on DB, like he made top 16 in Birmingham as well. Without him, I would have never like it was never gonna be possible to do this. Also,
Yeah.
I talked to Flaminio, which he got third place at YCS Bologna with also Memento, and the guy told me, "Give up. You're not gonna be able to play that in this weekend. Just don't
Damn.
play it." And I'm
Damn.
like, "Fuck you, bro! Like what? You messing with the
And
government?"
you also talked to the guy where you lost the German Open final,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Cedric, he's a sweetie. Like he was very helpful as well.
Yeah,
So
nice.
I just
That's
did
nice.
enough right things. Like the first right thing and correct thing, it was just picking the best engine, and it clearly was the best engine. If I didn't win the event, is I think entirely my fault because I think the matches where I lost, at least one game that I lose out of the two was salvageable, and I just didn't know how.
I mean, I
But I'm
think
happy about
personally,
it. Like my goal was to do this, and I did it. So
yeah,
yeah,
obviously,
good
like
shit.
I mean, yeah, it's a good job, man. Like honestly, you're locked in now, and that's you did the job, and I think it's still like a very good achievement, right? I mean, it's not a race; it's more like a marathon, right? And I think you delivered
it
very
felt
very
like a
Nah,
good.
wise yes, to be honest.
job's not done though.
There. No, I
Not
know,
done.
Not
but
of course.
now at least I value a lot being able to relax for like two
Yeah.
months, and
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. That's
everyone else in the
crazy.
run has to stress,
Yeah,
and I can
for
Yeah.
real.
literally chill.
Yeah. That's so true. That's so true.
rip Tom.
I
Bro's
mean,
You don't have
scrambling
to
bad,
care
but
about the format. That's nice.
Also, Tom got 82, so
yeah, I
probably.
mean that's also crazy, right? I mean, if Tom also gets to play the playoffs, I mean, two of our group would
He's like
are doing it
that
really
10th,
good.
I think, or 11th,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I think
it's
this
not
has to be.
bad. But he has to top nationals, like a
Yeah,
mandatory.
he has to. Yeah, he has to.
Everybody who's like below 350 needs to top. And some people who are like above 350, 360,
Yeah.
maybe they can just make like day two and get like 30, 40 points or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
it's so
mean, we
crazy.
all know
Oh,
how difficult it is. We had
I
it
can
like
talk a
last year
little bit.
with Vincent. Like he was at almost 400, and then he went X4 day one and didn't make it. So yeah, it's not guaranteed at all.
Yeah.
I can talk a little bit about my tournament because I had a crazy tournament, like literally a crazy tournament. Round one, I played Yuna. For who doesn't know, she was before the tournament second world's race. So like, great. I'm
Yeah.
literally gonna. Someone is gonna get griefed. Like, it's nothing else I could say. Just someone is gonna get griefed. Luckily, it wasn't me. And then round two, I had to play Noel, which is the guy that won YCS League with Yubel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And game 3,
nice
we did an
start.
oopsie. Both of us did the illegal activations because I messed up an effect. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But the judge was very like understandable, like I don't know how to say, thoughtful, or like it was like he dealt with the situation very well and let us like play the game in the most fair way possible. And I would have won the game anyways if it didn't got ended a game loss, which I think some judges might have because I messed up the game state and it's entirely my fault. But yeah, no, it was just a good sport from both the judge and my opponent. It was like he played very well. I got lucky a little bit because I resolved both Fuwalos and Meowls onto in game 3, and he was playing
Yeah.
Mermaid, so yeah.
Oh my god.
And then because of that little accident, now round 3 was Yuna against Noel.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
So I literally griefed
Crazy.
two word grinders. Like
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect for
And
you,
I
11
think,
right?
and I
a.m.
think
I griefed
Yuna
everyone.
Yuna was like 1-2 or 1-3 at some point,
Yeah.
and she still finished 7-3 and got at least some points.
Yeah, but
Holy.
how many? Like 5?
I mean, that's honestly the reason why you probably did a huge jump now, right? Because because of this eventuality that you played both of them and then they played and they
Oh yeah, it was
both
so,
did
so
well.
good for me.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's like
literally
also
griefed hard.
yeah, for real, for
I
real.
think
I
in
mean,
general, like a lot of people who were like close or like in top 10, top 20 made like almost no points. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people dropped out.
Yeah, that
wow,
was very good.
wow.
Like we were very happy about it.
Yeah, and also I think the deck choice was obviously good,
Incredible.
but
Yeah,
also
I do
pretty
the same.
but also pretty I wouldn't say obvious, but right, I mean the deck literally won a YCS the weekend before, right? So and it didn't get hit at all.
No, I don't think
Um
that was ever a factor about my decision. I was already thinking about Memento like period
yeah,
before that. I don't really consider American events because it's the game is too different over there. I don't know.
I mean it's too open for sure, yeah, as well. No, but like still so pretty good. I also think like Memento will still be relevant for Alliance Inside format, right? I mean,
Yeah. Now I
because
know what the cards do. Let's go.
yeah,
Nice.
for real.
But
Um
yeah,
I mean the
it was very hard to learn. It was
yeah,
fun, but it was very hard.
I would say I also started playing it a little bit. I mean, I also started playing it like a while ago before too. But this deck's also so much fun to play. But this one issue is just like you yourself take forever to like combo. Like sometimes I like you can. I mean, I think Michael said that before. Like sometimes you just fell asleep while you are comboing, right? uh, that's I think that was a really good quote from him. But yeah, I don't know. I think the deck will definitely can keep up probably. A little bit unlucky that because of like pure malice being more played, and they will also play impulse. So I guess that could be an issue because I think like yeah, right. So impulse on Memento Fusion is pretty rough though, no?
Memento Fusion is custom, so if it doesn't resolve, yeah, you're not happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get belled, and then you're like, oh well, pass.
Yeah, Bells also. That's why I think that Bells could be like also a decent card
Oh,
next round.
actually, I have like a funny little story to talk about Memento. So, at Euros, I met this young man named Vlad that
Hello.
sold me on the idea of playing Memento at some point. So I bought the deck at Euros because I'm like, well, Snake Eyes format is dead. But I was too lazy to pick up the cards and read them and play them. So I sold them like the week after. And then I bought Memento the second time after another ban list. And then you guessed it, didn't touch the cards, didn't read them, sell it again.
Nice.
The third time, I was forced to read them. And
I mean,
also, I lost a finals in all of this between, like, because I didn't correctly interrupted Memento. So
And then the same guy helped you to learn
yeah,
the deck,
so
like right?
so
That's a crazy story.
that's a
Yeah,
full circle.
yeah,
So that's nice that
Yeah.
happened.
happy
If
ending, right?
Yeah, for real. Um, no, I don't know, but I'm excited. The one thing is like I will not be able personally to attend any like pre-release because I will be on holiday in Portugal.
who even
But
goes to those? Nobody cares.
yeah, I think I always like to go there because
Yeah.
usually there are like tournaments where you can like just it's just constructed format and you can just like use the new cards,
And then like in the city of in Berlin, for example, you just play normal locals, and it's already like new format because the people are always like very, yeah. Some people always try to already have new
In
cards.
Bergamo, stores are cringe. So yeah, I don't care.
I don't know. I always like
Well,
to go
I
local
think I
tournaments.
also never played like a sneak event with like normal format. They always do like that sealed draft format where everybody needs to play with like
Yeah.
I
only the
really
new
Yeah,
don't.
cards.
This,
We
I
have
really
both.
hate those. Yeah, I
yeah, it's
really.
so bad.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's just not very good for draft.
Yeah,
That's why
unfortunately.
they like made the premiere events. Like that's where they like went off of sneak peeks.
Yeah, most likely.
And I also like, especially since they added the illusion type, when you have like
Yeah.
illusion
Oh
monsters
god,
level
no.
4 or lower, it's just deck out.
Have you guys played the last one? What's that? Was it Suda?
Definitely not.
Bro,
No.
it was so fucking toxic. There was this like combo with the Arcana Force cards because the coin flip deck, right? There was like a common that searched the coin flip card, and one of the Arcana Forces like special themselves if you have the coin flip card, and on summons either Heavy Storm or like heads Heavy Storm, tails you set one Arcana Force spell trap from deck. It was so annoying. Like they also had like 29 like attack, so you go normal summon effect,
Yo,
add
what?
special 29,
Beefy.
Heavy Storm, bro. That was so
Yeah,
broad.
29 tech is very strong in like bootleg Edison, bro. For real.
And worst case, like the searcher can like double your guys' attack if you like call it correct. Bro, that was so annoying.
Sounds funny though. No, but like I don't know.
painful.
Like sometimes it's just so luck reliant, and like I don't know. It's like round three, some of like the friends just give their cards to one, and then he's not playing with like only 5 packs, right? And then it becomes like somehow quite annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I had some not so fun experience with that format, but I can still see it being pretty cool because it's like more focused to like old school Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Where you just like pick up some cards and try to make a deck. That's always a pretty cool experience, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just more excited about how the meta will evolve because like I don't know, there's so much content. I don't know, just
Yeah.
in the set
It'll
alone.
be super interesting to like lab out like what the best like decks are from it, because like you obviously have Malice, which is kind of like an obvious contender, but then like Mitsurugi is like super fucking strong. But the problem is that
Yeah.
like how do you build it, right? Like do you build it with Lysiels again? Do you play pure? Do you play like a 60 card Herman pile? Like who knows?
Yeah,
Snake Rain.
I think everyone is asking the same. Uh, a lot of nationals here in South America are in May for like the day of
Alliance and Site release.
YCS.
Oh,
It is Pasadena. I don't
No,
remember
Providence.
the
Providence.
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 That's it. Providence. The
Providence,
same
yeah.
day, and there's a lot of point grinders that need that points from nationals. So it's kind of crazy.
What's the point grind situation looking like in South America?
Oh,
It
it's
has bad as us, or
I know
it's
that my
actually
boy Tayel's probably on
super.
top, bro.
Yeah, it's super easy because every top 2 players from every country just travel and play the playoff. It's like 2 people from every country. It's super
you're
easy.
playing.
You don't.
No,
Yeah. I
that's so
think
good.
I'm.
So we have 3 people at playoff almost this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like a lot
I'm
more.
second, but I have like 10 points in difference with the first, and
Oh.
actually with the second, the
I
third,
mean, 10
and
point
the
is huge in
fourth.
South America, no?
Sorry, what?
I don't want to be mean, but 10 point is huge in South America, no?
Oh, yeah. Super easy. Super
Like,
easy.
how many points do you have, just to compare it? Like TU and Thingy. Do you know?
Sorry, what?
How many
points do you
points
have?
do you know? Do you have?
Ah, I have like 2,000.
What?
No. 200.
Oh,
200.
that's-
Yeah, my bad.
I'm like, huh?
No.
Inflated numbers
Bro,
over
South
there,
American
bro.
events give like 4 times the amount of points.
No,
Yes, to
we
combat
have
inflation.
like 4 regionals per year in Argentina, you know? It's
Italy,
kind of
basically Italy, yeah.
Oh,
it's
is it
so
between you and
sad.
Franco for the points playoff?
Oh, Franco
Has to be.
is third, I guess, or maybe fourth.
Okay.
Wasn't Franco living in France since like last year? What
No,
happened?
he's back in Argentina, I think.
Yeah. He lives in France for I don't know if 6 months, I guess, because of her girlfriend.
Yeah.
But now he's back on Argentina. He actually lives like super close to my place.
Yeah.
Next year I'm
Tell him
doing the
that
South
I
American run.
next time you see him.
South American.
I
World Grand.
gotta win my home national. So
I think the country where's like the most difficult to qualify is like Brazil, because there's like
Yes.
PRG and then Rafael Reich and like
And the
other good
Standex,
Brazilian
Salman
players.
Gray.
There's a lot of
always gonna be
people in
good players.
Brazil.
There's just gonna be less good players in the smaller countries, but there's always gonna be at least 2 or 3 really good players in every place.
Yeah.
But it's like very interesting that like the system is different, that it's not per region but more per country.
Oh wait,
Like
is it per
imagine we
count?
had said, yeah,
They should
per
do
country.
that for fucking Europe so I could qualify every year.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, same. Actually, no, not same.
I
No,
think
it's
that
so fucking
system.
hard for Italy. What do you mean?
Italy is not that
I think that system's unironically really good, no?
Bro, I
Like-
could go to one open and then automatically qualify and not have to even
Yeah,
play
no, but my
nationals for Ireland.
competition is not that bad.
And then people like Herman and stuff could actually play.
Yeah.
Not
I
having
guess
any
they
chance
can.
unless they top
they
deck
can-
all West years.
I guess they can group like the events where you could like get points from, like during remote duel, right? You had like these extravaganzas, I think, and they were like
Yeah.
you had like the German extravaganza, the French one, and then like all like the smaller countries were like
Why are you
banned.
trying to bring up remote? You forgot where I live in? I'm trying to avoid any type of remote. What? Are you
Okay,
crazy?
so they like banded together like a bunch of regions, right? Like the smaller ones, for example, Greek and like those types of regions, like the Balkan states and
Yeah, you were
Greek,
about to say fucking Turkey and you were about to start culture
whatever.
war, like.
Bro, okay.
Bro,
Like
don't tell
those
them
states were like
anything.
had like one event for themselves, and
Yeah.
like maybe you can
Ireland
do
had,
the
I think,
point
like,
thing
I-
as
I
well.
think like we've had 3 regionals in total in the entire country.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like it's no fuck. Like compared to like I think like before COVID we used to get like 13 or something.
Love
Even
this.
last season I think we got like 10.
Yeah, 2019, like I almost like
And now you also get the non-nationals.
Yeah, I know now we don't even know if we have nationals or not. It's like super bad.
getting
Really
robbed
bad.
speedrun.
Actually,
More
I
reasons
would-
to come to Germany.
I can't. I have a wedding that weekend.
That's unlucky then.
So that's why I can't do UK Nats either because like if I wasn't going to do Irish Nats I would just do UK Nats. Because that nationals is like so fucking easy. Like
Yeah.
if you want 3 points you just go to
Um,
UK Nats, like no joke.
I
Like
didn't-
it's no shade to like the UK players, but
no,
like
no, yeah, actually, yes.
like,
I
you-
was at Manchester for Opens. Okay, I didn't do so well, but I'm sorry, guys. You guys need to step up your game. Like, what? Like,
I don't even think it's that. Like I think the thing with the UK is that like the
everybody plays.
like there's
so
only a
close.
handful of like good UK players and like all the like middle tier like UK players are like much worse than like the average anywhere else to be honest.
They gotta grind. They just gotta grind, bro. I don't know what
Yeah.
else to say.
Because like in every other country, like in the like mainland European countries, like you have a lot more people who play like they have more opportunities to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because like the people from mainland Europe can travel to the YCSs much easier because you can just get like a trainer or whatever.
Simon goes everywhere.
Whereas with like for the UK, especially now with Brexit, it's like so much harder to travel to.
I mean,
international
Simon somehow does it, right? Apparently.
Oh yeah, Simon does
Simon
it.
goes
Yeah,
everywhere.
but, like he's committed, you know. Whereas
Awesome.
like I don't
No.
think there's like another UK player like apart from like maybe Luke Tyler who like grinds like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Not this year.
recently.
Last year there were more. Last year there were also like Luke Tyler, G Nuts, and I think Amar Traya.
Genius.
But I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
this year Simon's like literally the only UK
And,
player.
and like Nets,
Also,
Nets
like,
doesn't even
most-
play anymore. Like Nets
plays
is
Pokemon.
sticking with Simba and Mickey Mouse. Like
Most of the disciple players they stop sadly and play like
Yeah.
Pokemon or Locano.
I mean, they got what they wanted,
yeah.
so it's fair. Probably the game is ready for you. So that's fair.
But like when I went to obviously it's like anecdotal evidence, but like in 2019 UK Nats, like I don't think I played against like a single good player in 10 rounds. Like I literally just went 10-0 and it was like the freest tournament of my life.
I mean, the first UK Nuts after COVID, Farfar made top 16.
yeah, like okay, like no shade to Farfoot, but that should show you how like
That should make me depressed, bro. I played German nationals. I thought it was really good, but bro, it was not that easy.
no, German Nats is probably the hardest one.
Like-
Like I was like German,
The
French, and like Italian Nats are probably the hardest.
Italian is. You guys don't know what happens in Italian nationals, guys.
Bro.
You don't want to know. Trust
Also,
me,
that
you don't.
format was
Yo.
ass, bro. Like the like what's it called like Hulk Scythe format with like Sword Store with like rivalry and stuff like branded. That format was so bad. Like you had like infinite decks, infinite cards, and like all of them lost to like
okay.
different things.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
where Pure Punk won our nationals. Was it this year?
Yeah,
That year?
the Pantherion deck with like
That-
20 bricks.
Oh my god, that day was so awful. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't believe
Oh.
people actually entered events with that. And then like immediately after like the first event of that format, everybody was like, "Wait, this deck's fucking awful."
Yeah.
It was not very good.
Yeah, it was a one event deck for sure.
Yeah.
No, it was a. You shouldn't even bring that deck, bro. Should have stayed in like the deck box or whatever.
For real. In the binder.
Back to the bind.
Back to the binder.
The binder.
Sell the Therian cards now. Oh my
For
god.
real.
I didn't play
Yeah.
that format.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
better
don't
that
know.
way.
Yeah, it's better that way.
It was
It's
it was terrible. It was really bad.
I mean, I just came back for Nats that year, and I play Flounder, I guess. But I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what any card, even mine cards, do. So I was like, normal summon
Looking like a
Rowena.
true Flunder player. Like
Yeah.
You did it correctly. Like you didn't like
just
bother
ignore
like
what-
reading the cards.
you
That's
just
good.
ignore your
Yeah.
opponent.
You have to read them if you can activate.
Yeah.
Your opponent just
Just a
says you
shifter.
can't, and then you go, okay,
Uh,
go back one step.
some your little
Who
birds.
normal summon Robina?
I was just thinking, isn't Julian also in the World's Race?
Yeah, and I
And
was
NA?
about to say in France, but yeah.
yeah, I think so, right? Yeah.
Oh, I think it's actually seventh. Yeah, I think we talked before like some weeks ago. I think he's like
Pick
seventh.
up
or
the
something.
remote one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I got
remote
first in
one.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Also,
By the
why
way,
nobody care? At least I don't see it, but nobody cares on at least on Twitter about any other words except the Europe one.
mm,
No,
yeah,
because no
very
one
much.
else is like crying about it. Like
What?
literally.
I was
Every time
playing
I
with,
see like EU like World's Race thing, it's like either people like crying about it or like just people posting their standing. Like in NA,
To be
like they
honest,
don't
like
care.
I don't think I see people post about the World's Race in Europe or in America, to be honest. But like I guess I'm just not on that side of Twitter.
And last year,
I mean,
was like
it's still very
extreme.
interesting, right? It still bothers me. I mean, no shade to anyone who falls in that category, but it's like specifically in Europe, I don't think it's far fetched to say that you shouldn't be higher in a race if you never topped like a YCS during that season. I mean, that's just still crazy. I think there's a couple of
It's a really bad system if like
yeah.
Well, I
if
agree that
people
the
who don't
system
have a
is
single
bad.
ICS get in.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? I mean, doing consistently well in regionals and stuff. I mean, that's also pretty good
Yeah.
achievement, right? But it's still like how could you like be so
Let-
much higher than people who like top two ICS?
Let me ask
Yeah,
you a question.
regionals just give out way too many points. It's
Marlon.
like ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think I got more points from getting top 8 at a YCS with 2,500 people or getting 22nd place at a 800-man regional?
Oh, really? Damn, that's fucked.
What do you think?
I mean,
Definitely
probably
regional.
regional. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the
definitely
regional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't you also at German Open? You also got like insane amount of
Oh, I
points,
got
right?
95 or something.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
so fucked.
Yeah, bro. I don't even get that amount in 2 YCSs.
No, unfortunately. But you can play, which is also like funny, right? I think Tayel, you said before that you get points by playing NA events, right? Remote duels.
Yeah, but not. YCSs, yes, but regionals, no. I was told this like 2 weeks ago. Regionals don't count. I play a lot of remote regionals, and now
No.
it doesn't count that shit. But at least I play the remote YCS, and I make top 32, so I got some points. It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's also like weird to me. I don't know, like
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't know. I just don't task, just play, you know?
yeah, for real, for real.
Hot take. I think for like next season, that they should increase the amount of points that you get out of YCS. Like that 100% has to happen.
Yeah.
And two, if they're going to be doing the points, I think they should give out points if you make day 2 as well.
Yeah.
Like in
Oh.
Pokemon,
Because
right?
then it would like it doesn't like increase the pricing whatsoever, but it's still like it feels
Make
good
the
like even
events
if you don't
more
top the
valuable, yeah.
YCS then, you know? Like
Like
means
there's
you don't
also
get,
a
like,
reason
fucked by
to
variance.
play on if you X2, right?
They
No,
should, yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Reverse.
like it gives you like a reason to actually play after you go like 1-2 at a YCS.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it means I don't have to play TFT in a corner every single time, you know?
For real. For real. No, I think so. I mean the whole tournament system, also including like pricing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole topic for itself. But no, I think too like there should be something to be done about this. I think like how the South American regions do it actually really interesting. Like like that would be also cool, right? Because like if you do from every European country the top two, and they play it out, it could be also like a very very cool event just to be shown, like right for content, right? To just imagine we have like a 64-man playoff tournament, right? I think that's also really really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Bro, then I immigrate to like Luxembourg or Liechtenstein with the quickness.
Oh, I'm going to Bulgaria, bro. Easily. They had like 3 regionals.
Yo,
one
Nightfall,
national.
Keanu crossover. That would be
Bro, I'm
crazy.
not doing anything. I'm
It's so
just
sweet.
staying and just playing every Irish event. Like
Yeah, yeah. You just have to play 3 for the whole season. Yeah.
to be honest, like I would have to just hop one YCS in the season and then
Yeah.
I'd be locked.
Like there's only one second Irish guy I know, and it's like Cormac, and I don't even
Yeah.
know if he plays still.
No, he doesn't really play anymore.
Damn.
He played Birmingham, I guess, but like he doesn't like come to locals or anything,
Damn.
or
Unfortunate.
regionals for that matter. To be honest, like I can't even remember the last time he was at an Irish regional.
Damn. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Ireland is also not that big, though, too, right?
No, like our player base is like considerably big. Like our nationals last year was like 200 something people.
Oh, okay.
It's bigger
Um,
than Israel, probably.
Yeah, like, but like our regionals are never like that huge. Like I think like the biggest regional we had was like probably like the one I won, which was like 70 people.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's really weird because like a lot of the player base only really like travel to events if it's nationals. They won't travel for like a regional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially now that like we're getting less regionals, like there's even less like reason for the people to travel down because like it kind of killed like a lot of the motivation for people. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we do get Irish Nats this year, that like it'll probably be like one of the smallest ones ever, just because there's like A, it's going to be announced late, B, people have probably checked out of the game.
Yeah, I mean that's what's also like. I mean, I'm studying economics, so I think it's also very interesting for me to look what Konami does out of a business perspective. And what I noticed today actually is that they are in Germany specifically. They are going to like a lot of like kind of, how should I say, like events where they participate in like some kind of conventions
I
all
mean
around.
the convention tours. That's why I
Yes.
worked for Konami like a few weeks ago, like at
Yeah,
Comic
exactly.
Con and gaming conventions and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
So, and I think that's like really interesting because
Yeah.
somehow they are doing like they're putting money into like coverage for like conventions, which is in inherently like a format of like where I would say in Germany don't not a lot of people go to, but they're like investing money there to obviously like increase their player base, increase their player
Yeah, but they're
numbers.
not keeping their current players. So
Exactly,
that's
yeah,
the
but
whole point in increasing it. Right?
exactly. That's like why I think
They
it's
should
like
improve
so
the
weird
live
to me.
quality.
And like because I personally would say like I don't think putting money into like conventions and even like they're like doing so much, right, Felix? They're like, doing like 10, I think, and within a year. And
Yeah.
that's a
But
that's
you
a
also
lot.
have to see there's like it's like an entirely different target audience. Like with the convention tours, they wanna target kids, kids like 10, age of 10 or younger,
Oh, okay.
who are
Gotcha.
like connected
Hackathons.
with the anime, so they're getting into the game, and that's it.
They- they-
They're not targeting competitive players. They're not targeting people who go to tournaments.
No,
No,
obviously,
no,
It's
obviously.
really
I mean,
about like people who collect cards and who buy product.
I mean,
Like
obviously
when
they
I,
differ.
when I
Like,
work at those
They have to
camps,
open a TikTok account and they have to make a good anime about the cards and not some
Side note,
random
side note on this,
creator.
by the way, like, they're probably only running Yu-Gi-Oh events there because like it's Konami Digital Entertainment that handle all of that. They're probably also just doing things for like their games and stuff because KD isn't just Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like Metal Gear Solid and what have you as well.
No,
Pachinko
no,
machines.
yeah.
But
uh,
like
Actually,
it's kind of like a
Blockbusters
double
and
whammy
stuff.
for them, right? Like they probably don't have to pay like that much more to get like to use some of the space for Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, especially
no,
like since
no,
like
no, no,
Master
no.
Duel, like,
At those
you know.
conventions, the only stand from Konami is Yu-Gi-Oh. There are no other
Oh, really?
Konami stuff.
Okay,
I'm
that's
pretty
interesting.
sure
At
that
least at least in the German conventions.
Okay,
uh,
that's interesting.
the thing is the target
But yeah,
demographic is
you
like the
can't
same.
imagine how casual the audience is. Like for example, this year I worked at the Spiel convention at the Comic Con in Leipzig, and there were people like legit spending 500 plus euros just to buy like Ghost from the Past one from like
That's
5 years
so
ago,
crazy.
just to pull a Ghost Rare.
That's
Damn.
so fucked.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's
They're
a lot
getting
of
ripped
people
off.
in Argentina that do the same. There's, I mean, a lot of people that like the game but didn't play because I don't know, they don't know the existing of tournaments or that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's not advertised very well, I think.
Yeah, like
Like-
actually
like-
playing could be more advertised. Yeah, because that what drew me into the game was like just like a friend told me that he's like actually playing tournaments, and that was the thing which got me into the game, right? That there is like this tournament scene around it, and that was in the beginning what I was really like what completely hooked me, and, like pulled
Yeah,
me
it was
into
the
it.
same for me. Like, I think it was like when I was, I don't know, like 11, 10 or 11. My sister was just like, oh yeah, my like friend from school like goes to Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and then like one day she brought me into the city center just to go like see it or whatever, and that's kind of what started me off playing.
Damn, shout outs to the Vlad's sister.
Shout out
Crazy.
to my sister, yeah. And then I
Yeah.
didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh for like years after that. Like I played Magic the Gathering before I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
played
I mean,
Pokemon
Magic
before
Falls
I
is pretty
played.
fun. Yeah.
No, Magic was way too fucking expensive, but like Yu-Gi-Oh, like when I first started playing, like it was even more expensive somehow. Like because you had like 150 euro maxis, you needed three. You needed like 100 euro Dino Rabbits. Like, I think there were even 200 to be honest. Um, you needed
Dino
fucking
Rabbit.
Lagias, Dolkas, and those were like 50 each or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
Just play the the dragon structure deck.
I started
yeah, yeah.
playing at the
I
same
think
time.
that was also expensive. I can't remember
The
what
dragon
was
structure?
expensive in that deck though. No, no,
Um,
actually no. I think that deck was cheap, but like
Yeah,
that structure deck was really hard to find because it was like low printed or something.
bro, I don't know. I've not played that format. I only know that it's a deck and it's like 3 structure decks almost.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because it came with like Raikos and stuff. I think the only thing it didn't have was like Solar Recharge, but I don't even think like Chaos Dragon played it. Oh, you needed Red Eyes Doctor Smell Dragon. I'm pretty sure that was expensive, and it wasn't in the structure deck.
Oh yeah. That only had like a one printing for a while.
Red was at one though. Huh?
Oh no, Chaos Dragon needed fucking 3 tour guide. That was like 200 euro each before the reprint.
Oh,
Like,
Oh god no.
and then
Tour
even
guide,
after
yeah.
Battle Pack reprint, tour guides were
Nice
still like 50 each.
A common black rare was 50 each.
Dude, you needed like, well, by the time I think they reprinted, it was at like 2 or something. But like, it was still like so fucking expensive. It was crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, and you needed fucking BLS as well, and that was like a 50 quid ultra rare.
And BLS did not have a reprint by then.
It was like rare. It was like either a legendary collection or you need to get an IOC one.
Wow. Okay, that's wild. Yeah, back in the good old days, I
No,
guess.
back in the fucking good old days, Yu-Gi-Oh was more fucking expensive somehow. Like,
Yeah,
don't-
yeah. But I mean, they did a good job with definitely like reprinting.
yeah,
feats
no,
and,
like
and
Part of the WoW got
well,
reprinted from like a 150 quid card to
also-
like a common or something.
yeah.
On the topic of people getting bad prices and smashed prices late by 8 months or something,
Yeah.
today I went to Milan to like return the cards the store borrowed me for French Opens. They were very nice. And there was like one of the owners is a Pokemon player that regularly goes to World. Like we got into a little conversation, and basically I was made fun of for playing an event, getting top 32 and making out net negative with no price support.
Yeah, and then the Pokemon just get like I don't know, like $1,000 or
Omi
something.
said, qualify for free at Worlds because the system like allows a lot of people to qualify. They played like every event basically, so you just basically qualify, and then just by entering the event you get plus 3K or something.
Wow.
I don't think it's that much, but yeah, it's
Like the
worth a
enter
lot.
kit of Worlds is like
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's probably around that.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's definitely something for
The
sure.
thing with Pokemon though is that like they changed their system for this year. So it's not like you need to hit 300 points anymore just to make it to Worlds. You need to be like top. I think like fuck, I can't remember what the cutoff was, but it was like top fucking I don't know like 128 in your region, and you qualify
oh
for
that's
World.
free. That's literally free.
Oh,
No.
you would say that's free, but like Europe is quite competitive for fucking Pokemon. Like
Really?
Nah,
you
if
need,
you're
you
good
would need
there,
to
yeah.
go to every single like regional event basically, and you would need to do well. However, I think you also automatically qualify if you
Win
get
one.
top
Top.
4 at a regional or win a regional. I can't
I
remember.
mean, if you win,
No, sorry, if you win a regional,
you
and then if you
qualify.
get like
Yeah.
top 8 at an IC, you also automatically qualify.
But by the way, just for the viewers who don't know, the Pokemon regionals is their equivalent to our
Of
YCS.
YCSs, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's maybe
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to clarify on that for the
Yeah.
viewers who
Yeah,
don't know.
what
I think
was
it could
cool?
be like a change for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you at least give like every YCS winner a spot at like the point playoff.
Yeah,
Playoff, yeah. That would be a very
yeah.
good change.
I mean, the
Or,
whole
or it'd be,
three
like top 4
spots are
YCS
gonna
or
be
something. Like because considering like Europe gets fucking what like 1 YCS a year now, like when it gets to like top 4
why.
gets to go to
I
playoff.
still wonder why that happens to us. We don't deserve it.
Yeah, that is very sad.
Yeah, what's
Like
cool with
if they make
Pokemon
like the
is,
points playoff bigger, I don't think it costs them any money to do that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It would just be a net positive, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I think the system is for sure somehow flawed.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Like it is like almost near impossible to qualify if you do not live in mainland Europe or the UK. Like
Yeah.
like and specifically like when I say mainland Europe, I'm talking like Germany and
France,
Italy
France.
that's it.
and then
No,
France.
Italy,
Like
in Italy is like very, 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 very hard to keep up with the Germans.
yeah.
You have no idea how stressful it was. Like you like doing well, and but your name barely moves up, and then random region, 2 regionals in a week, and like 20 people like get over you. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I mean specifically the French community, they have like infinite tournaments. That's crazy.
Yeah, they like fucking France. Just like it's so wild. But like we were joking about it like last season with Nets, where it's like the French players just like spawn like these fucking 3,000 person regionals that give out like 8 million points.
and
And
no
it's like
one
like, and,
fucking
like,
knows
nobody
about it.
fucking hears anything about like
Yeah.
these events before they happen. It's like what the fuck? How? Like
I mean, even the
Italy,
nationals. Like I played French nationals last year, and it was 2,500 points. Like the French national was bigger than Euros.
that's so crazy.
Yo, that's
Actually crazy.
actually
Wow.
wild.
That's actually
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, thinking about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the
Why are
topic
there that
of
many players? That's I'm confused. It wasn't like back then when I first played the game, like France was like non-existent. It was just Italy
Yeah.
and Germany.
it was like just before COVID, they had like a really huge resurgence.
Yeah, with
But how?
I think Zulu is like the main reason because he's like
Who?
a big like, it's a big
Zulu, that's
content
a,
creator. But
yeah, it's a
yeah,
big
no,
big content creator in France,
it's a
and
big
he
content creator.
advertises Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think we can cut here. Definitely, maybe expect some uh, more content based off of Alliance Insight in the next episode. This is
Yeah.
just to basically give an update. Everything has happened because there was actually so much happening into this game. I'm looking forward to it. I think the list, or at least we're all looking forward to Alliance Insight, new cards, new meta, new ban lists. I think there's a lot to play around with. I just hope that some of the cool stuff which you can do with Alliance Insight does not get super bodied by Malice and Mitsurugi, or like mainly Malice, so that we have a chance to see those cards in action. Because I think like Life Twins, Regenesis cards, there's so much stuff which is so cool. So I would just hope that they have some kind of relevance. But yeah, we'll definitely go into that in the next episode. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. Also, thanks to my co-hosts. And then I guess we can cut it here. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I guess we have to say that. We never say this before. And yeah, thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Bye.